Wow, big money. By the time you convert 1,390 something to naira, you should get about 900 and something thousand naira. You're like, huh.
I was walking with the ghost.
Hello lovelies, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Melissa Oti, and if you're seeing this pretty face for the first time, you're very much welcome to my little space. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys, and please watch this video till the very end, because trust me, Lisa, to spill the tea. So guys, it's no news that when you go on social media, you read a lot of ill stuff about Nigerians living abroad. People keep talking a lot about Nigerians living abroad, that they are this, they are stingy, they are selfish. Some will be like, you see those people that say they live in the United Kingdom, when you hear UK, run. When a guy from UK is asking you out, my sister, run, because you will not see shishi. One kobo you will not smell. Guys, why? Like, why? It's unfair. I really do think it's unfair. This issue has probably been overflowed, and a lot of people don't care. A lot of Nigerians living abroad don't even give a damn. They are proudly stingy. They've decided to carry the stingy and selfish title with their full chest. they don't care about what people think anymore. But I think it's high time we talked about it. So guys, I'm going to be using the United Kingdom as a yardstick, because clearly this is where I live. And if we start to talk about abroad in quotes, I may not be able to give you like full details of Nigerians living in the US, Canada, Australia, and all that, and other countries. So I'm going to be using UK as a yardstick to dissect this particular topic. You go on social media, especially Facebook and Instagram, and you see someone say, oh, my auntie that has been living in UK for 10 years came back with just chocolates, cookies, Pringles, biscuits, and lipstick. What I want to use all this thing to do now? Stingy woman. That's why she's stingy. One will say, my uncle that's been living in UK for 5 years came back, and the only thing we share give all of us is 1K. What do I use 1K do? And this person man has not even asked me one day, that have I eaten? How am I paying my school fees? How is school going? Nothing. He just came back and he's giving me 1K. And the only thing he knows how to do is to be wearing designers, Adidas, Nike, and so many other designer clothes and shoes. But to bring out money, this man will never bring it out. Aka Gum, Aka Aradat, and so many other names that they call or have decided to tag Nigerians living in the UK. But the question is, are Nigerians living in the UK really stingy? Do they actually have this money? Do you think this, okay, do you think what, because they dress so well, they look beautiful on social media, that they actually have a lot of money? A lot of them are actually in debt, but you have no idea, because they can't come to you and start, asking you for money. Sometimes have you asked them, have you eaten? Do you have food stuff? Do you have okporoko? Do you have dry fish? Do you have egusi? Do you have omono? Do you have food stuff in your house? Do you need any of these things? Do you have anyone coming over to the UK from Nigeria so I can buy this? I'm not buying much. It could just be 10k. Let me just spend 10k on you and buy you some food stuff. When was the last time you asked them this? Anyone? I'm not here to judge anyone, because we are different people with different beliefs. But what I am totally against is that thing they called entitlement, sense of entitlement. It's high time we get rid of this. I understand that we came to this world alone and we are going to die alone. Yes, quite alright. It's good to support your family back home. It's good to support your relatives. It's good to support your friends. But then, do these people actually have this money? Do they? Okay, today I'm going to use a family of 4 as an example, which constitutes the husband, the wife, and 2 kids. So let's assume that the kids are under 5, right? Now this man is living in the UK with his family. I'm not going to talk about London, because you see people living in London, those people, when we see them in the morning, we should be calling them like Igwe, like just be calling them titles, because Nigerians, in fact, people living in London till today, I still don't know how they cope. I still don't know how they pay rent, how they're able to invest their money. I still don't know how they're able to buy houses in the UK, do something in Nigeria, start up a business. I don't know how those people do it. Like, if you're a Nigerian and you're living in London, London, England, United Kingdom, and you're on this channel, please indicate yourself, like signify, I want to specially pray for you. I want to specially call you Igwe, because you're nothing short of that. You're doing so well. In fact, you're amazing. to be honest, myself, I can't imagine myself living in London. No jokes, I can't. Not because London is not beautiful, but the cost of living in London, my brother, the cost of living in London, you will use it to build mansion in your village. I'm telling you, no jokes, guys. So I'm not going to use London as a yardstick, because if I even decide to dissect the income and expectation of an average man living in London, this channel will blow up. Everybody, church will close. Everybody will go home. Church yabasa. Church will close, because you guys watching this video will be like, in fact, let me save my data. I've heard too much. I don't want to hear again. So I'm just going to be fair enough to assume that this family of 4 reside in Yorkshire or Midlands. These places, not like they are so cheap, but I mean, they are affordable in the UK. A family of 4, the man is a minimum wage earner and the wife is at home, is a stay-at-home mom. Mind you, in the UK, when it comes to catering for your kids, the level of care has to be optimum. I mean, they do not joke with children. The minors, no way, they do not joke with them. So it's either you take your child to childcare or you stay at home with the child. There are a lot of sacrifices that parents make when it comes to their kids. It's either one is actively working and the other is passively working. It's mostly expensive. It depends. If you take your child to a child mother, it could range between 30 to 50 pounds, and if you take your child to a nursery, it could range from 50 pounds upwards. Now imagine having 2 kids under the care of a child mother and you're paying times 2. Let's say, okay, let's just assume it's 50 pounds and you're paying 100 pounds per day for 2 kids. That's why in most cases the wife just stays back, because it's as though the wife is working, for the child mother, because at the end of the month you're left with very little. That's why in most cases the wife stays back and probably just works once or twice a week. Yeah, it's very common. It's very, very common. Minimum wage is the minimum amount an employee must be paid. Now in the UK, the minimum wage for adults is about 8.72. Mind you, it can be more than that, but it must not be less than that. So most companies just love to go a little bit higher. So it could be £9, £10, £11, £20. It just depends. Now I'm going to assume that this man lives in the Midlands or Yorkshire and 8.72 per hour. As a Nigerian, by the time you bring out your calculator and calculate 8.72 times 650, wow, 5,000 something naira per hour. Jesus is Lord. You just assume that, wow, this man is earning money and he has not even asked how I am doing. Even to pay my school fees is a problem. Stingy man. My uncle is stingy. Guys, just be calming down small. Now this man works for 40 hours per week. 40 hours per week. 40 times 4, 160 hours in a month. By the time you multiply this 160 hours by his hourly rate, which is 8.72, you get about 1,390 something, and you're like, wow, big money. By the time you convert 1,390 something to naira, you should get about 900 and something thousand naira. You're like, just close church already. Let's go home. I'm done, because it sounds so outrageous. Like, wow, big money, 900 and something thousand naira in 1 month, and this man cannot even pay my school fees. This man cannot even send me money for a project, feeding money. Stingy man. That's what an average Nigerian would think, including myself. So I'm not here to judge anyone, including myself. That's what I will assume. But let's calm down. That is gross. And then before you say jack, national insurance will come, boom. Tax will come, boom. This young and hardworking man takes his net pay home and pays his rent of £650. Let's just assume that he lives in a 2-bedroom flat. Now he pays his rent of £650. He pays his gas of £40. He pays his electricity of £30. His water, £30. This is becoming really, really interesting, right? Good. Now he pays his council tax of £130, depending on his band. I think it ranges from band A to H, just depends. And then his car insurance of, let's say, £125, his house internet of £25, his phone bill, let's say of 30 pounds in a month, you see, like, his money is just going out and out, and none is coming in. And at the end of the day, this young man might just be left with about 300 pounds. We've not even talked about feeding for his family. Feeding could take as much as 300 pounds to 400 pounds. It just depends, because obviously he's got kids. He will have to buy a lot of things for his kids, you know, sweets, chocolate, just nice stuff for his kids. And then he will have to also buy clothing for his kids and also for himself, because he's working hard. He deserves to look good. He deserves to buy nice things for himself as well. We've not even talked about other things like, you know, transport, miscellaneous, MOT, TV license, and so many other bills, guys. It's crazy. When I say it's crazy, you have no idea. The bills we pay in the UK is crazy. Yes, we enjoy a lot of things. We enjoy good roads, security, good health system, electricity, and all that good stuff. But we pay hugely to enjoy these things. Of so many families that are living on Tier 4 visa, the wife has to go to school and the man has to be her dependent. That way, the man can work as much as he wants, while the wife, on the other hand, has to school. Students have a cap of 20 hours, meaning they are not to exceed working for 20 hours in a week. That way, the man has to do all the jobs, most of the jobs, extra shifts here and there, having so many jobs, working tirelessly day and night to be able to pay the school fee. The expectations of Nigerians living abroad is so high. Guys, this just needs to stop. We can do better. I'm appealing to your conscience, so please stop. As a man living in UK, in fact, everyone living in UK wants to own their own house, wants to buy a house, because rent is synonymous to wasting of money. The more you're paying your rent monthly, the money is going off. But when you buy a house and you're paying off your mortgage, the money comes back to you when you're ready to sell off. So everyone wants to buy a house. So you can only give what you have, right? A lot of people, they don't even have for themselves. Talk more of bringing out something to give to you. So how do they give to you when they don't have? Because of this crazy bills, a lot of people live on credit. Yes, there's something called credit card. Some people have like credit card limit of 1,000, 2,000. Every month they are owing their credit card. When they receive their money, they settle their credit card and they pay all the bills I aforementioned. Now you can imagine, it's crazy. Every rule in life is worth noting that there are probably some Nigerians living in the UK that have money, living in big houses, driving big cars, have a lot of money to spend around, but are unwilling to help their family and relatives back home. And those are not the set of people I am talking about today. And I'm talking about the set of people that are hustling, trying to make ends meet, trying to provide for their family, trying to take care of their family, trying to invest, trying to be good to themselves. And let's some of you are like, Auntie Izzy, now why is it paining you especially? What's going on? Guys, see, I'm just happy I'm doing this. Thank God I have the opportunity to talk about this, and I'm really happy I'm able to share this. Hopefully this gets changed in narrative. Hopefully you guys get to understand that it's not easy. Anyway, if you enjoyed watching this video, kindly give it a thumbs up, and please like, comment, share. Keep sharing, share away, it's free of charge, and comment your thoughts. I really would love to hear what you think about this video. And do well to subscribe and click the notification bell. Become the very first person to see my video. Very amazing, so sweet. You don't need to go about searching for my name, just pium straight to your phone. So guys, I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.